Good day everyone. Today we will see how to integrate if the integrand is a modulus function using a property of definite integral. Okay, so the property we will be using today is integral a to b f of x dx is equal to integral a to c f of x dx plus integral c to b f of x dx. Here that c will lie in between a and b. So a less than c less than b. So here the f of x will be a modulus function. Definitely we will be using only this. Actually you can extend it. Now we have introduced only one c. We can introduce another thing depending upon the sum also. So now first let us take one simple sum where I is equal to integral 0 to 1 mod 5x minus 3 dx. So when you see the integrand as a modulus function, definitely you are going to use this property that you remember. Now how will we interpret this modulus function? That is the base. So we can write mod 5x minus 3, that will be equal to 5x minus 3. When you equate this to 0 in your mind, you will get the x value as 3 by 5. So when your x is greater than or equal to 3 by 5, this will be 5x minus 3. It will be equal to minus of 5x minus 3 when x is lesser than or equal to 3 by 5. So this is the interpretation of any modulus. So equate what is inside a 0, get the x value. If it is greater than or equal to that value, you can say that is equal to the positive of whatever is there. If it is lesser than or equal to that value, we can say negative of that. Okay. So this is the interpretation you should know about modulus. Then for all these sums it is better to draw a simple number line. The lower limit is 0, mark it at one end. The upper limit is 1, mark it at the other end. Now we have got only one x value. That x value is your c. Now this is your a, this is your b, this is your c. That should lie between this. Here we are getting only one value. Next we will see how it will happen when there are two values. Now so I will write here that is 3 by 5. So now this 0 to 1, that interval, that is now divided into two sub-intervals, 0 to 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 to 1. Okay. So now let us see in this interval what happens to this. If you take 0 to 3 by 5, you know that is lesser than 3 by 5. To the left of 3 by 5 is always less than. To the right of 3 by 5 is greater than, correct? So now because it is lesser than, this will be the function. So I will just put a minus sign to indicate that you will be taking the negative of that. When it is greater than 3 by 5, that is the positive. So I will put a plus for that indication. So now this I can now split into two integrals. That is that one interval is 0 to 3 by 5. This is like that a to c. Okay. Then here the f of x is now negative. So it is minus 5x minus 3 dx. Then plus c to b, that is 3 by 5 to 1. Now the f of x is positive. So 5x minus 3 dx. Actually if you note, the function will be same in both. Here it is a negation and here it is positive and the limits differ. So now first let me take the minus out here. I have to now integrate 5x minus 3. That can be done in two ways. You can either integrate them separately or you can take that 5x minus 3 as a whole and then you can integrate. Now let me take it as a whole. What will I get now? 5x minus 3 the whole square by 2. Then don't forget you have to put that coefficient of x also here. Then write the lower limit, write the upper limit here. Okay. Now let us come to this one. It's a plus already. So the integration is same here also. So no change. I can write like this, by 2, then into 5, that coefficient. Now the limits are 3 by 5 and 1. Okay. So now actually we have integrated. Now we have to substitute the limits. Upper limit minus lower limit. Even here I told you, you can substitute for the whole term upper limit, and then you can minus lower limit, or you can take term by term. So that is up to you. Whichever is easy to you, you can follow. First let me take the constant out. This n, no, that I am taking out. So first the upper limit is 3 by 5. When I put 3 by 5 here, I will get 5 into 3 by 5 is 3. 3 minus 3 will become 0. So I will get a 0. Negation. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit. Lower limit is 0. This becomes 0. You get minus 9. Minus 3. Minus 3 the whole square is 9. Now come to that one. Take 1 by 10 out again. Okay. So now the upper limit is 1. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 squared will be 4 for you. Minus the lower limit. When you put 3 by 5, already you know it is 0. So the same thing here also. So now you have got minus 1 by 10 into minus 9. So you will be getting 9 by 10. Plus here 4 by 10. So you will be now getting 13 by 10. So this is the answer. So this is how you have to integrate a modulus function. Do you understand this example? Let us consider another example where we have to factorize what is there within the integrand. So it's a different sum. In the first example, you had only one linear term within the modulus. Now I will be considering another sum where it is a bit different. Okay. So if I explain that also, it will be easy for you to understand this concept. So here the sum is I is equal to integral 0 to 2 modulus x squared plus 2x minus 3 dx. So now if you look at the sum, within modulus you have got a quadratic. Okay, that quadratic you can factorize. So first let us do that. You have got x squared plus 2x minus 3. So if you factorize, you will be getting x plus 3 into x minus 1. Okay. So now actually you will be getting, if you equate them to 0, x is equal to 1 is one value and x is equal to minus 3 is one value. Like that you will be getting two values now. Now let us draw the number line here. Now our number line, it is 0 and it is 2. This is our A and this is our B. Always remember, the lower limit is A, the upper limit is B. Now look at these two values. The 1, of course, it lies between that A and B, so I can write that 1. But here the other one is minus 3, which goes this side. I cannot consider any value which is lesser than A or which is greater than B. In case I am getting some 3 by 2, then I will consider that also. In that case, I will get 3 intervals. But in this particular sum, this value I have to just omit because it doesn't fall between that A and B. That is one condition you remember. The C or whatever is there, that should lie within A and B. So now actually we will ignore this value. So only this one value I will take. So now we are only getting two intervals here. One is 0 to 1 and the other one is 1 to 2. So now let us consider this interval 0 to 1. When I take this interval, I can consider any positive fraction within 1. For example, I can take 1 by 2. When I take 1 by 2, this will be positive and this will be negative. So the product will be negative. So note here, you will get a negation. Okay. Come to this one. Between 1 and 2, you can take 5 by 4 or you can take 3 by 2. Whatever you take, this will be positive and this also will be positive. So the product will be positive. So this interval, that f of x will have a positive sign. Like this you have to find out. So now the two intervals are, the first interval is 0 to 1. We have noted already a negative sign. So minus of, write whatever f of x you have. Okay. then dx. Then the next interval is 1 to 2. There you have got x squared plus 2x minus 3 because it is positive. Write it as it is. Do you understand how to split it? Because this is the important thing here. Now it is like two integration sums where the integrand is same, the signs differ and the limits differ. So now let us integrate it. I will take the minus out. I will be getting x cube by 3 plus 2 into x squared by 2 minus 3x within the limit 0 to 1. Put a plus. It is the same thing, so I need not do again. I will get x cube by 3 plus 2 into x squared by 2 minus 3x. Now the limits are 1 to 2. Cut these two. Now here you have actually three terms within both the brackets. I can substitute the limits separately for each term, or I can substitute the whole upper minus the whole lower, whichever way you are convenient. Now let me teach you how we can teach for the whole term, because in the last example I taught you how to take term by term. Now I will teach you the other way. So we take the minus out. Okay. Now the upper limit is 1. So what will I get now? 1 by 3 plus x squared is 1 minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. This is upper limit. Put a minus here. Lower limit 0, 0, 0, everything is 0. So that is over. Now come here. Now here the upper limit is 2. So 2 cube is 8. I will be getting 8 by 3 plus x squared, that is 4 minus 3 2s are 6. This is the upper limit. Minus the lower limit is 1. So it is 1 by 3 plus 1 minus 3. So this is another way of doing. So check both the ways. See where you are comfortable. Do like that. So now we have a minus out here, right? So now I will have here minus 3 plus 1. That will be minus 2. So 1 by 3 minus 2. Okay? Then here this is 0. So we will leave it. Let us come here. Here it is minus 2. So 8 by 3 minus 2. Here also there is a minus 2. When you remove the bracket, that will become plus 2 and minus 1 by 3. So this 2 and this 2 will go. Okay. So now let us write everything properly. Minus 1 by 3 plus 2 plus 8 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Okay. So here it is minus 1 by 3 plus 2. Here plus 8 by 3, then minus 1 by 3. So now you take this, because you have a 3 in the denominator. You have plus 8 and minus 2. So you will get 6 by 3, which is 2. Here you have a plus 2. So the answer is 4. So the main thing you have to understand is, in any modulus function, write the two interpretations, then check which is positive and which is negative, then split it into two integral sums, with two different limits, and then you integrate and you have to apply the limits. Hope you understand this. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you will get notifications of further videos. Thanks for watching the video.